Alright, here we are, back at it. Today is going to be painting these wheels. The super wrap. We're gonna do white. Kinda inspired by the late and great KB43. Yeah, gloss white on the matte black, kinda like the RS200, that old little Ford thing he had. So we're gonna do that with these steelies. You know, they're a little crusty. Got these last year, so I'm just gonna clean them up real nice, and yeah, let's get to it. I'm gonna take the car outside, set up a little paint booth right here. That's why we kept all this paper in that box. So let's set up this paint booth, and part 2 of this week's work on the car, we'll pull all that stuff out after. I'm pretty excited about doing that. So till then, it's in the trunk. All right, this is what I decided on. Doing the first inlay, I guess, of the wheel. I'm gonna paint into the crack because shit builds up there, and I think it'll probably just seal up with the plasti dip. Got 3, and it kind of looks sick with the blue stripe, not cap, but gonna do the last one here, and then move this car out and build a booth. Paint booth is pretty dope. Let's mask off that second wheel. We're gonna do 2 at a time, I think. Yeah, I'll do these 2 first. Finish up masking off this bad boy. Let's go. Alright, these are ready to go. Super wrap. I've used this stuff before, and I think the company went under, or just vanished, but I somehow found 4 cans on some Canada Wheels website for like $10 a can. It's a pretty good deal. Definitely way cheaper than when they were selling it off their site. But yeah, that was a Canadian brand, I think from fucking Montreal or something. And we're gonna just try it on these 2 wheels first, and if it looks like dog water, then just use normal spray paint. But we'll give it a go. I got this little heater here chilling. Try to make it nice, and yeah, start throwing on some coats of space gray for a base. We're like 6 coats in on the primer or base coat gray, and it's looking alright. Yeah, when it dries, it kind of flattens itself out. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. We'll finish off this can for these 2, and then we got another full can for those 2. Looking decent. Alright, been 10 to 15 minutes since the last coat of gray, and the nature of the whole vinyl wrap dip, plasti dip stuff is to keep putting it on kind of before it dries. So we're gonna give it a couple more minutes and then start hitting it with this white. There's a few spots where it's not really sticking, but that's just because steelies get clapped quick. So it'll still look better than it did before. Alright, quick update with these. They look pretty decent. Ran into a few problems. Yeah, right here it's kind of runny a bit. I had a heater kind of just spraying this area, but busted out the old heat gun and definitely helping. We're doing good. I'm getting pretty happy with these. I think I'm gonna do 1 or 2 more coats of white, and then we got the clear coat. Maybe use this whole can for both of them, or all 4, sorry. Do like 2 or 3 coats of clear, and then it should be done. I want to get this out of the way because the next thing we're doing is actually beast. I'm hyped. It'll be sick. Alright, time to pull the tape. Time to pull it off and see how bad of a job I did. Just kidding. I think I did alright. Let's find out. not too shabby. Up close. I don't know. You don't want to really get too close to these guys, but yeah, you don't want to get too close to them. But yeah, not bad. I think it looks sick. We're not putting them on yet because there's no snow on the ground and they're studded. So that's just noise I ain't trying to have. But finish masking these Johns up and we'll get going. Sick. Well, we're done doing the base coat on the second pair. And with this heat gun, man, it's just works so much better. So we're just heat gunning every time in between coats. It's faster, dries smoother, it looks way better. So smash this second set out in a matter of minutes. Just gonna zip up the rest of this clear on it, call it a day. Maybe we'll pull something in particular off the car to do some other measurements for the next project. We'll finish these wheels and then maybe call it for now. But yeah, let's finish this up. Alright, we're done. We're gonna peel these up. And camera's about to die, so if we don't get to there, we'll fucking catch you on the next one. Alright, turned out pretty decent. We're just gonna slap them on when there's at least a bit of snow falling from the sky. I'm not jumping into that too much. Yeah. Next up, maybe we'll get a little sneak peek. Couple shiny things in the trunk. Stoked. But that'll be in this video. Just waiting on a couple more parts to show up. And then we fabbing some shit up. Boom. Here we are. Got a pretty good start on this. It was kind of ugly. But we got the wiring routed for the controller, which is a huge, huge giveaway to what we're doing today. Maybe today. My homie's on his way with the welder and a few things I will need, but let's here, let me lay out these parts first. That's also a bit of a clue. I took the diffuser off, but bam, we're going valved, dual exit with the electronic valves. We'll see. I didn't hardwire this controller in because, as shitty as it sounds, I don't expect this to last for over like a year or maybe even less, who knows. Works pretty good. It's adjustable as well, which is kind of sick. We got two 4-inch tips, stock over there. So we'll cut two 90s out. Might just chop off the axle back instead of adding a new flange and all that. So yeah, we got it laid out here. Looks pretty sick. I've seen a few people do this sort of thing. I seen one single exit like 2 years ago, and then some guy on one of the Facebook groups did an N exhaust on a 2.0, which was fucking sick. So that's kind of where I pulled the trigger on this. Instead of getting that MBRP though, I wanted valved. I think valve's super cool, so that's what we're doing. Dre's on his way here to help me weld it up, and might be on today. I was kind of expecting to do all this tomorrow and just get this stuff prepped, but his work fell through today, so who knows? We might have to get a case of beer for this one. For the controller, I just ran power. It's just a cigarette lighter. So I ran power up through there underneath the center console. Yeah, I ran it kind of, oh, it's so dark in here. Yikes. Yeah, I ran it through under this, and the only exposed part is from here down underneath the floor mats. And then I tucked it under the side here. So I have all this extra. Figure out what to do with it later, but it's not something I'm gonna have plugged in all the time. It'll just be to turn it on or off. So we'll maybe try and pull this portion up here, tuck it somewhere, I don't know. And as for the box, mount it right there. And it's blue too, and the car's blue, so match made in heaven. These will go through here, but we'll get there later. I needed a socket set that can put screwdriver bits in. This is fucking bullshit. this harness here won't be an issue. Easy enough, a bunch of slacks, so we'll just tighten it up and get it out of the way. Yeah, there's plenty of space back here for these dual tips. I'm stoked. Old muffler's out. Splash tray's out. Got our hole to run these wires through to the valves, and yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Drake's joined. Got the fucking table of wonders.
Sauce pissing me off.
But yeah, we're looking good. Went to the hardware store, got these bad boys. Fit up them. Nice, Jabby.
Kinda looks like we know what we're doing.
Yeah, it's looking pretty dope. Fucking right. Everything's tacked. We're gonna go slide it under the car and see what happens.
Oh yeah. Let's put the tips on. Oh!
But we'll get it attached to that piece because I don't know how far the actual muffler's gonna be.
Okay.
Landed. But yeah, when it's all done, I'd like them like that, roughly. Get there when we get there, but I want to get this as close to the edge too, just so you can kind of see it more. Fuck yeah, let's go.
Let's put it on the table and fucking...
I gotta send a picture to Frank real quick. Hell yeah, Jimbo. Alright, we're getting fucking close actually. I'm getting super hyped. This is all set up. Got a hole into the drain. Took out the oven tray. Wow, heat shield, but it legit, you could cook a turkey on that shit. This should be pretty much lined up. The boy's tacking it in there real quick. Dre for the kids. Yeah, she's all mocked up. Now we just gotta finish welding it. Just wait for Andreas to get back and have him do at least behind the muffler, and then I'll try the 90s out. But yeah, it fits good. We just gotta put the hangers on after that, which might need to just tack that on when it's kind of attached to the car. But yeah, fucking getting there. We'll be done very shortly. I'm not gonna show you what it looks like until it's done, and we'll fucking turn her on. Boom.
Oh, actually, you want to try to get an action shot of me welding with the exhaust in it, but then with my company logo on the back of my shirt?
Absolutely.
Because then I'll maybe put it on my Instagram and then people will think this is my shot.
Yep. So as you can tell, about done. Just gotta tack the hangers on. We're gonna bolt it up one last time and just do the hangers while it's on the car, and then time to fire it up. Pretty hyped. Got everything's polished. Everything's looking good. They're just putting in a goddamn shift over here. We're going to get pints at the fucking local pint spot. So
we're gonna farm some beer.
We're gonna farm some beer and then delete a couple more after that. Easy. Welds are happening right now, and then I'm gonna reconnect this battery, and then we're gonna turn it on. Valves are open. They say start it with the valves open, just in case there's some shit. I'm pretty excited to hear what this shit sounds like. It's been a long time I've had this idea, and it's coming out again. Okay, we're doing it.
Okay. That sounds way louder. Hit the button. Is that the difference? you're like, yeah, people do those. And I'm like, Kyle, that only happens in Fast and the Furious movies. People don't actually do that. It's sick, you can hear it too. That's the coolest shit ever. Dude, I can't wait to let it rip. My least favorite part of the job, but it's gotta be done. Yo, it's early in the morning, it's cold. My lens is probably super faded. A little bit foggy. Yeah, we're in dream world right now. Yeah, so camera died because it stayed in the car all night. It was freezing cold. But what I was trying to say is got a new appreciation for the backup camera. We got two 4-inch Canons sticking out the back, which looks cool. So another benefit, or not a benefit, but a little bonus for the project we did, and driving it around, ooh, whole new love. Exhaust is sick. That makes it fun, and it kind of vibrates the seat a little bit. It makes it buzz a little bit. Kind of feels nice. But we're gonna go get some lunch, and then I might go park up somewhere and do a little walk around, because in the first episode I never did a breakdown of what I've done to this thing, and yeah, maybe we'll go find a nice spot. What's good? Got the camera set up pretty decent, not gonna lie. I'll take a picture of that with my phone to show you what I got going on. It's kind of jokes, but I think we got a pretty good angle. We're gonna go do a little drive around the neighborhood and show you how this thing sounds. I think the audio should pick up pretty fine at the back here. We'll yeah, do a little test. I'm not gonna go too fast. You'll understand why in a sec, so let's get it cracking. That is the setup. Tow hook, camera, emergency string, the fucking gorilla leg pod shit. Let's go. Yeah, there she goes. Well, we'll see what's usable. We'll see what's not. Didn't really expect too much to keep her rolling. Oh God, she's dusty. Alright, we'll start with a few things I've done. Not too crazy on the interior. Just a couple little pieces of wrap here and there to cover up that kind of dusty, plasticky gray stuff on the radio steering wheel area. Did the shift knob. Carbon fiber around this. This was all silver. Pretty much deleted all the silver in here, so there's nothing to compare to. I would like to paint this black. Get rid of that chrome. Radio wrapped in some carbon fiber, and then had a little scrap piece of like some forged carbon fiber. It was a lot easier. It looks better here because to get the carbon fiber pattern on the V shape here was kind of tricky. A little bit more over here. I might wrap over these two buttons too, just because they're useless. Gauge, like a month ago now. Got a good deal on that off Facebook Marketplace. I can't remember homie's name, but shout out him. He might actually even watch this, so who knows. But yeah, that's about it for interior, and then we'll go find a okay spot where there's not a lot of people around and do a quick walk around of what I've done else to the car. Yeah, she rips. I don't know how those sound clips are gonna go, but We tried, and the camera didn't fucking fall off onto the road, so that's good. Got some funny looks, because that setup was pretty G, but yeah, let's keep rolling. Oh yeah, nose piercing, that's new. Girlfriend stabbed me in the nose with a sewing needle, because we kind of talked about it, and we made that happen. That was awesome, no clips though. If you want graphic content, go to Hall of Meat or something. Watch some people break themselves there. Not in my nose. We're good though. She's healing. Fish eye is off. I found a nice little spot here by the river. Damn. She's kind of tucking right there. It's a little dusty of a location. My apologies, but it's nice and quiet and a bit peaceful here by the river. First off, the Veloster while she's still on. That piece kind of came as a surprise. Just Facebook Marketplace, man, it's dangerous. Well, not even Marketplace, the second gen owners group. Some guy hooked me up with a bunch of stuff, a really good price. I think it was Veloster kit, resonator delete for the intercooler, and the gauge. He was super nice, shipped it out from Florida, I think. Killer deal. I just bought all three because he hooked it up. Let's go start from the front to the back. Story about this car though real quick. So when I traded my base, the 2.0 in for this, basically found it, went to the dealership in van, traded it same day, 2 hours after I traded it at least, drove to the airport, flew home, spent 5 or 6 days back in Ontario at home, and ordered these next two parts because it's the first things you got to do with a turbo to get those fucking noises, you know, everyone loves. So I ordered those when I was at home. After I had the car sat in airport parking for 5 days, and yeah, it was a little nerve-wracking, but I knew she'd be all right. Parked next to I think it was an R33, which was kind of sick. So these first two parts, we went with Takeda, however you want to pronounce it. The open top airbox intake system installed real nice, no problems at all. I kept the bypass for the next piece I got. You can't really see it. She down there. It's a Go Fast Bits hybrid blow-off valve. Thing rips, a little bit adjustable. Eventually I'm going to cap this and delete the recirc line and see what that does. Just check that out for fun. Another part up here, can't see it again, is the resonator delete. It should be under there somewhere. Apparently it keeps intake temps down a little bit, maybe a little bit more noise from the front of the engine. I haven't ever really noticed it, but we did it anyways. Oh yeah, this was something I bought for my 2.0, was the license plate relocator. Shit rips, gotta have it. Next on the list, we got the H&R springs up under there. It's the Sport Series lowering springs. I don't know if you can even see them. Yeah, but they're blue springs. It was a blue car, so that was cool. Another piece that came off of my 2.0 was the rally armors. Love mud flaps. Can't be kicking rocks at people. Not nice. Got the rally armors on the back. Shout out this company out in Quebec. That's where I buy most of my stuff. The latest piece is the valves muffler, and I am in love. Super cool feature to just be able to turn it on and off. She looks a little bit wonky, I will not lie. Something happened when we were welding it. This side is pointed up a tiny bit more than this side. I think that would be an easy enough fix, just to pull it off, cut that, reweld the hanger. But like from above, the exhaust tips line up pretty good. That one, yeah, is a little bit more pointed up, but I don't think that's too much of a problem. I left the fucking tow hook in for my crazy filming experience I just had. Pull that shit out. Boom, the pièce de résistance. This is a piece that I bought for my 2.0 as well. Bought that shit from Korea. Pretty cool getting a box in the mail that's just covered in stuff that you cannot read. So that was cool, I like that. Roof rack setup. Bought it off of a guy who had it on a Mark 7 GTI. Whereas the feet clip setup was almost identical. I think the rear clips on Rack Attack's website were different, but hey man, after what we did last episode, nothing's stopping me from putting these on the roof. These came with the car when I did the trade-in, the visors. I would have eventually got those. I think they look nice. Oh shit, that mud flap's curled. Stock wheels still. I will wait till next spring to figure out a wheel setup, because I'm just gonna put my winters on, and these wheels never really bothered me. Put 20 mil spacers on it though, you know it. Check it. Not bad fitment. Again, that was a Facebook Marketplace cop. I ain't worried about it. Some guy owned a G35 and he fucked up his wheel specs, so got those all four forged for like $100. Easy claps. Did have RPF ones on my 2.0, but when I traded it in, they wanted those wheels, or they deemed them unsafe. So they just took them. I don't know what the hell they did with them, but that's okay. I like the RPF one, but I don't know about this car. I want a 5-spoke or a 6-spoke, something a little more clean, maybe like a Momo Etna or something like that. A big blocky old 5-spoke would be kind of sick. So I'm still doing these then. You'll see them for sure. How deep does she go? Please don't break, please don't break, please don't break. Whew, like butter. That's a fun project. I'm gonna finish that today, but it's not really involving cars considering it's a box. Nice cuts though for the kid. Kind of let her fucking eat there a bit too much, but we're going with the quadruple 45 joiners on this box. It's looking good. It's a little Christmas present I'm whipping up. Oh yeah, I'll show you something that's hella illegal, but it's kind of funny. I call this one the cops are after you, fam. Yeah, I feel like I could probably pull someone over with this. Alright, I think we're gonna call it here. Good video. Like and subscribe to the 40-ish maybe people that watched the last one. Unreal numbers. We're throwing up Kobe numbers right now, so follow along. We'll find out soon enough. Within the next month, I think we're gonna be pulling a big trigger on a big move with a huge gun. Just kidding, that's weird. Anyways, till next time, peace and love. Boom. One last thing, I almost forgot the best mod of them all. Herb the Corgi. What a beautiful gift for my girlfriend. I like lowered cars, and I like lowered dogs. They're sick. Maybe I'll have one day, but for now, he keeps a lookout. Staring, watching traffic, keeping his eyes open on the classic GDP air freshener, keeping it nice and smelly up in this. You know the word. Alright, we're out.